Sometimes picking the right lavalier mic could be a hassle, especially if you're the kind of person who is used to a certain brand, or if you're the kind of person who likes to be cost effective. I mean, if you're a brand person, you're thinking, okay, let me go for this brand. It might be expensive, but it's been validated. Everybody knows the brand. And sometimes you want to go for something cheaper, but that which is cheap usually doesn't give you what you want. Sort of reminds me of the DJI Mic Mini and the Hollyland Lark M2. When the Hollyland Lark M2 came out, I loved it. Then came the Lark M2S. I was like, nah, I prefer my Lark M2. Then came the DJI Mic Mini and I got confused until I put them both head to head. There are 5 things you need to take into consideration when you want to get yourself a lavalier mic. The first thing is sound and sound quality. Does it sound good right from the box, or do you have to make minor adjustments to make it sound good? Sound quality. How high does it record? Does it record in a higher bitrate or a lower bitrate? Next is battery life and charging time. How long does a microphone last for when fully charged? Next is ease of use. Can you use it easily, or do you need a manual? And finally, price. Is it overpriced or is it affordable? These 5 things you need to take into consideration before you buy a microphone. Right now, I'm wearing the DJI Mic Mini and the Hollyland Lark M2. Let's have a sound test. Mary had a little lamb, little lamb, little lamb. Mary had a little lamb, I do not know the rest of the story. Mary had a little lamb, little lamb, little lamb. Mary had a little lamb, I do not know the rest of the story. Can you tell which is which? If you think you know the answer, write your answer down in the comment section below, and I will later reveal if you got the answer or you didn't. Now, as you can tell, we have tested both microphones, and both microphones actually sound good. Now, the next thing we want to do is speak about the battery life. With regards to battery life, the DJI Mic Mini, when fully charged, gives you 48 hours, and you can charge both transmitters and receiver 3.5 times, whilst the Hollyland Lark M2 gives you 40 hours when fully charged, and you only have 2 cycles of charging, meaning you can only charge the 2 transmitters and receiver twice. With regards to charging, the DJI Mic Mini, the transmitters take 90 minutes to charge, while it gives you 11.5 hours of operating time. The receiver of the DJI Mic Mini takes 100 minutes to charge, whilst you have 10.5 hours of operating time. Now, the Hollyland Lark M2, the transmitters take 90 minutes to charge, while it gives you 10 hours of operation time. The receiver, on the other hand, also takes 90 minutes to charge, but gives you only 9 hours of operating time. Both the DJI Mic Mini and the Hollyland Lark M2 are pretty easy to use. The moment you open them from the casings, they are synced automatically and they are good to go. Their receivers, on the other hand, are quite different. The Hollyland Lark M2 gives you an increment in 3 levels, so you can either increase 3 times or reduce 3 times. But it doesn't tell you how many decibels you are increasing or reducing. Now, the DJI Mic Mini is quite different. That gives you a bit more specification. Now, you can either increase in 6 decibels or 12 decibels, or you can either reduce in 6 dB or reduce further in 12 dB. So the DJI Mic Mini gives you more latitude than the Hollyland Lark M2. With regards to sound quality, both the DJI Mic Mini and the Hollyland Lark M2 record at 48,000 kHz 24 bit. So that's basically a tie. But when it comes to pricing, there is no tie. The DJI Mic Mini goes for $169, whilst the Hollyland Lark M2 goes for $119, which is $50 cheaper than the DJI Mic Mini. So you can actually tell that this is more expensive than this is. And with that, we have done a solid comparison between the DJI Mic Mini and the Hollyland Lark M2. Let me know in the comment section, which would you go for? Would you go for the DJI Mic Mini or the Hollyland Lark M2? Let me know in the comment section. And until the next review, my name is Nathan Florocker. Ciao.